Okay, my children, for the second activity, again, it's very important that you pay attention and you remember the prepositions of place. One more time. They are for and they are important because they help us, nos ayudan, locate or to know the location of an object. Nos dan la ubicación de un objeto. They are for, on, under, next to, and in. Remember, in, adentro. For the second activity, my children, again, we have 10 sentences, but in this occasion, next to, we don't have drawings. We have to make the drawings. Tenemos que hacer los dibujos, okay? For this, we need the pencil, and after this, después, if you want, you can paint the objects. Podemos colorear los dibujos al final. Very good, let's start. The first sentence, it says, there are 3 dogs, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 dogs in my house. So again, we have 2 objects. We have the dog, which is an animal, of course, and we have the house. So we have to draw, tenemos que dibujar 3 dogs in the house. I am going to give you the example, okay, so you have the idea of what to draw. Remember, it says 3 dogs, so let's paint 1, the nose, the eyes, the mouth, 1 dog, 2 dogs, again, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, 3 dogs, the ears, the nose, the mouth, and the eyes. And remember, these 3 dogs are in, adentro. So if we want to simulate that, si queremos simular, we have only to make a rectangle that looks like a house. Looks like they are inside. Parece que están adentro. In the house, okay? Very good. Let's continue with the second sentence. The second sentence says, there are 3 books in the cabinet. So once again, 2 objects, books and cabinet. Don't forget that a cabinet is where we put the things. We clothes or the toys. Donde guardamos la ropa y los juguetes, okay? Now, there are 3 books. We can make rectangles to simulate the books. There are 3 books in the cabinet, and we can make again a rectangle that looks like a cabinet. So there are 3 books in the cabinet, okay? Let's continue with the third sentence. The third sentence, it says, there are 4 eggs on the table. We have eggs and we have table. Okay, don't forget that eggs are part of the group of the food, and they have an oval form. 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 eggs. And those 4 eggs are on the table. So we have to draw the table. And that's it. Remember that the eggs are on the table. Very good. Let's continue with the fourth sentence. The fourth sentence says, there are 6 pencils next to the book. Okay? Remember, pencil is the object that you use to draw or to answer questions in your textbooks. So, 6 pencils. Please help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pencils. And the pencils are next to, al lado, next to the book. Here, again, we can make a rectangle simulating a book. Okay? Very good. Let's continue with the 5th sentence. The 5th sentence says, there are 2 happy faces in the classroom. We have 2 objects. We have happy faces. Remember, happy, sad. We want happy faces. And the second object is classroom. Right here, where the teacher is standing, is a classroom, un salón de clases, okay? So, two happy faces, one, two happy faces in the classroom. We can make a rectangle simulating the classroom, okay? Excellent. Let's continue with the sixth sentence. The sixth sentence, it says, there are 4 flowers in the vase. We have flowers and we have a vase. Don't forget that a vase is where we put the flowers. El jarrón es donde ponemos las flores. So, 4 flowers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 flowers that are in a vase. That's my vase. You see? Very good. Excellent. Now, number 7, the 7th sentence. It says, there are 10 crayons on the desk. Okay? For this, we have 2 objects, crayons and desk. Don't forget that the desk is similar to a table, but is taller, and we use it to work. Un escritorio. Lo utilizamos, es el lugar donde trabajamos. So, 10 crayons. Please help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 crayons, and those crayons are on arriba, on the desk, arriba del escritorio. So, like I said, a desk is similar to a table, so we can do it like that. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the 8th. The 8th sentence, it says, there are 2 scissors on the table. So we have scissors and we have table. Now scissors, it's an object that you use frequently. Okay, usamos muy frecuentemente. And these are scissors. It's an object that we use to cut objects, to cut magazines, to cut newspapers. Utilizamos para cortar periódico, cortar revistas, okay? Scissors, tijeras. So, there are 2 scissors on the table. 2 scissors on the table. And we have 1 scissors, 2 scissors, and the scissors are on, encima, arriba, are on the table. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the number 9. The 9th sentence, it says, there are 2 boys on the bicycle. So we have 2 boys and a bicycle. A bicycle, it's a means of transportation that we use to go places, okay? Para ir a lugares. Instead of walking, en lugar de caminando, we grab our bicycle, we pedaleamos y vamos a cualquier lugar que queramos ir. Una bicicleta. So, for this, first of all, we have to draw, tenemos que dibujar, we have to draw the bicycle, okay? Now, once we have the bicycle, we can draw 2 people, because that's what the sentence says. 1 and 2. Okay? There are 2 boys on the bicycle. And finally, the 10th sentence, it says, there are 2 clothes on the bed. So we have clothes and we have bed. Remember, clothes are the objects that we use to wear, that we wear in our body. For example, this is called a polo shirt. These are jeans or pants, okay? These are parts of the cloth. So if we want, we can draw a shirt because that's a cloth, and some jeans or pants. Okay? Now, there are two clothes on the bed. Okay? One thing that is missing is the bed. So for a bed, we can make like a rectangle that is on the lowest part. So the two clothes are on the bed. Okay, very good. So we have finished, and once we have finished drawing the objects, if you want, my children, you can paint them with your favorite colors. It's optional. If you want to leave them like this, si los quieren dejar así, si no los quieren colorear, there is no problem. The most important thing, lo más importante, is that you remember and you practice them in your house. Okay? Very good. So that's it for today, my children. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Don't forget that the teacher loves you very much. Take care and goodbye.